Good morning. I was trying to think of something different to do today for my eyes, and I thought I'm going to do something blue. I don't use blue very often, but we have some really pretty blue options. So what I'm going to use today is I'm going to use a couple of pigments and also some colors out of palette 4. So I've already done this eye because I was kind of making it up as I went along, so I'll show you that. I thought it turned out pretty good. I like the blues. So we'll get started. To start with, I started with palette 4 because I didn't want just blue all the way. So I needed a transition color. So I went with, which one is this? Arrogant here out of palette 4. It's just a nice brown. Not too dark. So I'll just put that as a transition color here, right on my brow bone. Okay, then next what I went with was our pigment in Playful. It is just a really soft blue. It is a little shimmery, and I'm going to put that as a base over on my whole lid. And make sure with pigments that you tap these off, because you're going to have color everywhere if you don't. So like I said, I just put that on my whole lid. Then what I wanted to do is use this color. I love this Awestruck. Now that's a blue, but I really like it. It doesn't look too bright right now, but I use different colors on top of it. So what I did with it was I'm just going to put it on like the outer third of my lid, because this could get a little crazy if you use this all over. With pigments, you really want to prime your eyes right before you put them on, like I just did, and just kind of tap them on. Don't swipe, or it's going to be everywhere. Make sure I get that even. Alright, what I went with next was in palette 4 Triumphant, this navy blue here at the end. I used a crease brush for that. And just put this here in the outer V and up on my brow bone. And you'll see that I'm putting the darker colors here on the outsides because I have smaller eyes, and that will make them appear larger and farther apart and kind of lift things. Okay. Then I went with the color Honest. Here it's kind of it's hard to tell on the camera, but it's kind of a silvery blue. And I'm going to put that right in the inner corner and bring it down around under my eye. Okay, then I didn't want all the different blues to get lost, so I went back with the Awestruck again and just put here so you could still see it. And back with the Playful. And I think when you go back and you tap these back on, it kind of helps blend those colors together, because I don't want to do a whole lot of blending, because like I said, I like to see, or I wanted to see today, the different blues that I have. I think I need a little bit more of the Triumphant. Okay, then to do some blending, I took the brush that I had the Arrogant on and just kind of blended these edges out a little bit. Next, I went with a concealer in Fresh just to do under my brow bone, or under my brow. I always say that. And that also helps blend out these edges just a little. Okay, trying to remember what I did next. I think with that, I went with a liner, and I used the liquid liner in Perfect, the black, to just line my upper lash line. These are really easy to use. Just be sure and get really close to your lashes. Sometimes you can just even sit it right on your lash line, on your lashes, to make sure you're getting a really close line. Because you can see, if you don't get close enough, you're able to see kind of like a place where you're not getting any color. So I just put it right on my lashes. Alright, and then for my lower, I went with the Awestruck. Really like this color blue. And I think I'm going to have to do a look for the Buddy Walk that's coming up. The Buddy Walk is a Down syndrome fundraiser, and it's coming up in a couple of weeks. So I'll probably use Awestruck for that day. And then I just kind of blend that in with the other I put here. The only other thing I did, I don't think I showed you, was I take, which one is this? Tender. This color here. It's a little bit shimmery, not a lot. And just put it here on the outer part, just as a highlight. So there you go. That's my blue look for today. If you have any questions, just let me know. So thanks, y'all. Have a great day.